My name is Tina, also known as TinaMarina, so you can call me Tina, TinaMarina, whichever one you like to call me. I'm here to promote my new endeavor. It's called V-steaming. What V-steaming is, it's a vaginal steam. So what we do is we steam our vagina. Yes, we steam our vagina because let's face it, having babies, having sexual intercourse, having yeast infections, having small odors, just everyday living, going to the bathroom, using the bathroom, our vagina goes through a lot, don't you think? I think our vagina goes through so much pounding, first we get the pound, you know what I mean? Then after we get pounded, then we have the baby, and now the baby wants to come out, and we're like, oh my God, now we're pushing out a baby. And in the meantime, or between time, before we get the baby, then we have the periods, and then sometimes your pH balance is off a little bit, because I know some of you women, including myself, you sat down one day and you're like, oh, wait, hold up. You gotta fix that. Your pH balance is off a little. Maybe you ate too much ice cream. Maybe you had too much yogurt. Maybe you had too much liquor. Maybe you had too much beer. It could be a million things on. It could be a million things that could go on with, with the vagina. Let's just call it the vagina. You can call it your cookies. You can call it your vagina. You can call it your beaver. Whatever, your yoni. You can call it whatever you like. Whatever it is you like to call it, you call it. But one thing that we're going to learn today is that we're going to embrace our vagina. Okay, we're gonna take care of our vagina. We're gonna embrace our vagina, and most of all, we're gonna keep our vagina clean and steamed. You know what I mean? So again, V-steaming. There's a lot of benefits to having V-steaming. I'm gonna give you a few of them, like stress. They say it helps with stress, coping with different things. Small things. Like me, for instance, stress for me can be just everyday living. So if I sit on my V-steam, what I'll do is I'll get a notebook or a journal, and I'll start writing down things. I'll start writing down good things, bad things, good things that I can change, things that I don't need to change, things that are going good for me. I write that down, and it helps with my stress level. So when I get up, that's one good stress thing that helped me out. Depression, it helps out with depression. They say if you're depressed, maybe it's because your pH balance is off, something's off, and the different herbs that we use can help with depression. Hemorrhoids, it helps with hemorrhoids. I know there's women out there that have hemorrhoids, and it helps with shrinking them, making them not so uncomfortable for you. Infertility, it helps with that. It helps with hormone imbalances. Headaches, it can help you with your headaches if you have bad headaches. If you have migraines, it'll help you with that. Fatigue, so if you feel like you're always sluggish and tired or whatever it is, it helps you with fatigue and being sluggish. Digestive issues, sometimes like me, sometimes I get bloated, sometimes I feel constipated, helps with that. Just generalized pain, like if you have pain during intercourse or whatever, it helps with that. A lot of times guys would say that it makes the coochie a little juicy, so it helps with that. Let's face it, ladies, you eat some pineapples, you get a V-steam, oh my God, he's gonna get the time of his life, you know what I mean? So it helps with all kind of different things like that. I just started doing this maybe about a couple of months ago because I tried it, I liked it, and I was like, oh wow, this is good. I want to really promote this because I think there's women out here who don't know about it, who would like to know about it, and I even seen one time Jada Pinkett Smith and her mom and her daughter did it one time, and they kind of got the sensation of having a vaginal V-steam. So let me show you just a little bit. Let me just show you a little bit what it's all about. I'm not going to do the V-steam. I'm not going to do that. I have another video where I do have some ladies that are doing the actual V-steam, but right now I'm not going to do the V-steam. I'm just going to kind of show you the setup of the V-steam. So what we do is we have this robe. So you put the robe on, it's just a little silk it's like a little silk robe. You take your clothes off and let's see here. You take your clothes off and you put it on. It's nothing fancy. It's just a little something, something, just so that when you take your clothes off, you'll be able to keep your body nice and covered, right? So you put your little thing on like that, you know, you put your little robe on, you know, not bad, right? And then you just come over and let's put this one. You come over and you lift this up like that. Just sit down and then you cover yourself. And then you cover yourself. And as you do that, as you covering yourself, there's a you know, you turn it on. And kind of like, it's best to sit with your legs like under here. It's best that you kind of like, you sit on it and you kind of sit like this. That way you can get the benefits of it, you know. Don't, like if you sit like this, you're gonna just be, you know, closed up. So it's kind of good to kind of like sit like that. You know, I think that's a good way to sit. And then you just cover up yourself and you start the machine and you just let the machine do what it wants to do. Now, you can always have good background music in the back, you know, so that way you can feel good. If you don't want music, you can have a book, you can read, you can look at your phone, you can do whatever, you can meditate, you know, like a couple of times. You might want to just take some deep breaths, like in and out, you know, something like that. Or you can kind of like, you know, while it's going on, you can do a little exercise, you know, kind of like do a little this and that, you know, just get the body moving, just get your body, you know, going. If you don't mind, you know, do a little that, a little this, you know. And in the meantime, between time, you're getting a nice steam under there, you know. I do recommend water, you know, definitely. Always have a bottle of water with you because the first time I did it, I didn't have water, and when I stood up, I felt fine, but then I started getting a little woozy and a little lightheaded, and I don't know if that just came from me being dehydrated. So it's always good to drink plenty of water. I don't know if that's because I was dehydrated or I'm not sure what it was, but it wasn't really, you know, it wasn't a good feeling because I was like, oh my God, I gotta drink water, I gotta drink water. And then another thing too, it was like 90 degrees outside. So I think what happened is when I went outside, then the heat and everything, you know, heat and humidity probably got to me. So what I do recommend is, like for me, I like to give a bottle of water and a bowl of pineapples. Now, most women know men love when we eat pineapples. They don't like when we eat fish, but they love when we eat pineapples because someone said, sources said, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but when women eat pineapple, the men go crazy. So I like to have water and pineapple, which will be a great, you know, great thing to do. And again, like I said, it's nothing much. It's just a little something. It's a V-steam. You know, you do your 30 minutes, you do your 45 minutes. If you want, you can do. They recommend 40. They recommend up to 45 minutes. So you can do between 20 to 45 minutes, depending on what your schedule is, or you know, if you like it. I mean, if you like it, you like it, and you want to just kind of like sit here and reflect. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's it. If you like it, you can always subscribe to my channel and let me know if you like it. You can book me. I'm leave my information. If you like to have parties, a lot of times women like to have V-steam parties where you get your girls together, you sit around, and you know, everybody's gonna sit like this. Of course, everybody's gonna be under a gown. Nobody's gonna be, you know, not in a gown, so everybody's going to be fully covered. You sit around in a circle with your girlfriend and you each say what's your take on it, you know, how do you feel, what's it doing to you, whatever, you know, what's your experience. Or if you like, you could do it by yourself. You could do individual one, because guess what, you want to just get in tune with yourself. You don't want anybody around you. You just want to get in tune with yourself, get in tune with your vagina, and now you're like, you know what, I love my vagina and I am not going to give this vagina to anybody who doesn't deserve it, because guess what, I steam my vagina and I make sure it's clean and healthy, because you know what, as long as you have a clean, healthy vagina, you can keep away all those other things like toxins and, you know, cancer causing things, you know, all them dishes and all that stuff. You don't need all that. You just need to keep it nice and steamed and clean, you know, and that's it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my demonstration on my V-Steam. And again, if you are interested in a V-Steam, please let me know. Please hit me up and just let me know. I can book parties for you. I can book individual sessions with you, whatever you like to do. Sometimes I do my own parties. If I do my own parties, I'll put it out there. If you'd like to come, you're more than welcome to come. And yeah, so that's a V-Steam. And then once you get up, you're all set. Yeah, so again, my name is Tina. You can call me Tina, you can call me TinaMarina, and I'm gonna leave my information at the bottom, so that way you all are welcome to have a V-Steam. Thanks again. Bye.